Walking in the storm, watch these trees twist in the wind. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the movement. We're picking up these powerful gale force winds from this hurricane that is down south, I believe closer to Virginia, but it's extending hundreds of miles all the way up to New York City. And the interesting thing that I noticed is that hurricanes to trees are like viruses and bacteria to mankind. As the wind rips through the trees, they twist and bend, and they grow stronger from the experience. And the same thing with viruses and bacteria to mankind. As we encounter them in our interior system, our body fights them off and our immune system strengthens. And we go on into the future with a strengthened body and strengthened immune system. But the tragic part, and this is part of life, some will not survive the experience because of pre-existing conditions. Like this tree here. It came down from the winds. And it had a pre-existing condition, probably wasn't noticeable from the outside. But look at the inside. It's all rotted out. And the wind was not strong enough to withhold the wind. And same thing with human beings. If we're not healthy enough, we don't take care of ourselves enough, if we have pre-existing conditions, virus and bacteria can be too much for us. And we're not able to survive it. Here's another one, although that was an old one, came down. Previous storm. Roots were not strong enough. So that's the lesson here. We need to strengthen, eat well, vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, beyond the recommended dosage, but not too much where I think D can be toxic for you. But with a strengthened body and a strengthened immune system and healthy lifestyle, we can survive these virus and bacteria, and we don't need masks. So get rid of the masks. The masks actually hinder the intake of bacteria and virus that help our immune system build. It's like taking away the wind, and these trees will not learn to grow strong enough to withhold the next storm and will come down. So if we withhold the development of our immune system, the next virus coming will be too much for most of us. And that's what these masks are doing. They're preventing us from developing our immune system and strengthening it as the wind is strengthening these trees, these gale force winds. So take off the mask. We must develop our immune system by the intake of bacteria and virus. And the only ones that should be wearing masks The only ones who should be wearing masks are those with pre-existing conditions. And the only ones quarantining should be those with pre-existing conditions. Everyone else that's doing us harm wearing the masks and quarantining because we're not strengthening our immune system. We should take care of those who are weak, as this tree is back here that we passed before. And, you know, most of these nursing homes are not disinfected properly. They don't have proper ventilation, and that's the real issues here. So the mask is preventing you from developing your immune system, as this wind is helping these trees to strengthen to battle the next storm that will come through. And that's it. That's the lesson. The wind and the trees bacteria and viruses to man are very similar in nature.